Yo, yo, what is going on, people in internet land? It's me, Sasha Daygame, and this is the official German podcast number 1. I say number 1 because maybe there'll be another German podcast. There probably will, because there's so much comedy gold in Germany, especially if you're a Jew and a comedian and a PUA and you're talking to awkward German guys. There's a lot of jokes. Wouldn't you say, Boris?
I think there's a limitless amount of jokes that you can pull off, especially if you're a Jewish PUA here.
It's unbelievable. I did a great talk, I thought it was pretty good, today in this little village called Cologne. We're in now.
Not so small, but alright.
And I think we broke a record. I only did 3 jokes about Nazis, I believe. It was quite low for me.
Probably yes. If you believe in our last talk, I only made 7 Nazi jokes, and then you, of course, just killed the entire room with Nazi jokes. Your whole entire speech was just a Nazi joke.
It was basically Nazi jokes, and then a couple of tips in between, and a little bit of bragging. That's pretty much what it was. But it was good. It was entertaining. I liked it. But today was good. So before we get into it, everyone say hi to Boris. Boris, you might have seen him if you're German. You've definitely seen him maybe at a talk or on the Direct Dating Summit forum. But Boris is the official German instructor for the Fatherland. He is now doing a Nazi salute, everybody, just so all the Germans can feel a little bit uncomfortable. He's the official one, so he's coming around the tour with me, and we're teaching boot camps and doing talks everywhere. That was awesome today. After the talk, everyone wanted pictures, and I did the pictures. And then, of course, we went outside, and one guy, late, we're already finished. He's like, hey, can I get a picture? And I'm like, yeah, I guess so. He takes the picture, and I say, actually, wait, you can have a picture, but only if you do me one Nazi salute, right? Yeah. And he's like, no. I'm like, come on, it's just us here. It's nighttime. There's no police around. Just do this. He's like, no, can't do it. So I had to go to his friend and threaten to erase the picture with me in it. Then he decided to do the Nazi salute. This is how, even for comedy, this is how uptight the Germans are. They won't even do a Nazi salute for comedy purposes when clearly no one was around except us. Do you know what I mean? That's fucked up.
It's even more fucked up. People warn me that if Sasha wants to pull off his Hitler mustache on a talk, well, we can get arrested for it. So I think we should actually try it out to get arrested in Bavaria.
For people, just so people know, I haven't really been updating too much, though I have put up a couple of funny pictures on my Sasha Daygame Facebook profile. Originally, I thought, okay, I have to do a Hitler mustache. It's going to be really funny, and I won't mention it. That'll be the joke, right? I won't mention that I've got a Führer mustache, and I'll just do everything normally. And Arthur, the camera guy, convinced me. He's like, dude, you're doing really good talks. You're changing people's lives. You can't fucking, who's going to take your shit with a Hitler mustache? And I'm like, well, what I'm saying is no less valid. Just because I happen to look a little bit like the Führer doesn't take away from what I'm saying. But anyway, he convinced me in the end. But I already hadn't shaved for 5 weeks, and I had all this hair, and I'm like, look, I'm having a funny fucking mustache for this trip. So now I've got a Hulk Hogan 1980s wrestler mustache, which I'll put a picture up. It's that / a 80s porn guy. That's basically what I've got. 80s porn guy. And I asked Isabelle, and she approves, and that's good enough to keep it around for now. But from now on, new policy: all German lair talks. If you wanna get a picture with me, you must do one Nazi salute. And Arthur had the best idea ever. I said to him, okay, here's what we're gonna do. People are all gonna have to do. If you have during the talk, people are gonna have to do a Nazi salute to ask a question. And Arthur's like, no, fuck that. Get everybody up at once and get them all to do it at once. Take a picture of it, and if they end up taking a boot camp from one of our competitors, we'll send it to the police. Which was which was the best idea ever. I'm just like, yes, that's gold. That's fucking delicious. Anyway, so let's introduce everyone else. We've got Isabelle here, who is a fantastic lady and she's quite tiny and all the way off to the side. So I'm going to make her come closer so that people can hear her. There we go.
Hello.
So say hi. So she is tiny, part Asian, part German, all sexy, absolutely delicious girl, and her story is awesome. I guess I'll do the short but funny version, which is I'm in London one day, and I get Paul walks in, and Paul basically says, "Oh, we got an email from a girl who wants to do the boot camp." And I'm like, this is a waste of fucking time, right? There's no girl's gonna pay, $2,000 for a fucking boot camp. So I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Have her send the money, and then we'll talk about it. Okay, so he leaves the room. 2 days later, he walks in. Yeah, the girl sent the money in full, and I'm like, oh shit. we got. I don't know what to do. We're teaching guys how to pick up girls. What the fuck? So we talked about it. I talked about it with one of my instructors, detail, and he's like, yeah, we talked about it. He's really good with chicks, especially with the psychology. And we're like, okay, well, I had a boot camp already scheduled. I can't teach two at once. And she was so excited to do it. She booked the plane tickets to London even before we confirmed the weekend. I said, you could do this weekend or this weekend. Next email, okay, I booked my plane tickets. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm teaching that weekend. I can't even do it. Anyway, so Detail says, no problem. I'll teach her the boot camp. And the day of the boot camp, this was really funny. So I go to this one place that's kind of famous. I don't even want to promote it because too many POAs are going there. But anyway, this place I go to in London, that's pretty good. I go downstairs, and I go to teach my students, and as I'm walking in, I notice Detail's there on the left, and he's talking to this cute little petite girl, and this is before I ever saw Isabelle, and I'm like, I just got so angry. I was like, motherfucker, are you kidding me? She's hot. Like, this girl's actually hot, and he gets to hang out with her for 2 fucking days, and I gotta go teach my awkward guys how to pick up chicks. This is fucking retarded. And then I'm in the corner trying to teach my students, my stuff I've come up with, inner game beliefs and whatever shit that I've developed over years, and then behind me I can hear Detail teaching my stuff to her, and I'm like, this is fucking bullshit. I should be over there with a hot babe, and he works for me, he should be teaching these guys boot camp. I was angry, but anyway, all worked out in the end, but just funny. And then later that day, I was in field with my guys in Covent Garden, and we had our own groups. So I'm teaching my guys, and suddenly I see this tiny little girl running over, and she's running, and then she gets in front of some guys, and she starts chanting up these guys, and I was like, that was the cutest thing I've ever seen, this tiny little hot girl running up to guys and stopping them and hitting on them. It was just awesome. And Arthur saw it today for the first time. He was like, that's really fucking cute, and just hot. So we're sitting here with, who knows, probably the first ever active female POA, or certainly the Germany's only female POA who's doing approaches, and she's great. So that's who she is. That's her backstory. What do you have to say to the German people, Isabelle? What do you have to say to all the men out there who are such little bitches that a hot girl had to go and learn how to approach guys because they just can't do it?
You're so poor. Go out, talk to girls like me who want to be approached, and just give them a good time and have fun with them, because actually girls want to be approached. Every girl.
Are you suggesting girls want to have sex with men?
All the time, yes, of course.
Well, if she's saying it, must be true. What I found fascinating was you've had some success since your training.
Yeah.
You hooked up with some men, but apparently you were telling me that they're just horrible in bed. Tell the guys what they need to do.
Please, at least make the sex last for, I guess, half an hour. Please don't be finished after 5 to 10 minutes and turn around and go asleep. No, that's just horrible.
That's a German way. So.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty much the male way. I think most guys are shit. That's the rumor. Most guys are
I have another joke right now, but I will not tell.
Do the joke. I insist.
No, we spare all this. If you want to listen to more Nazi jokes, go to the fucking talks and don't listen to this podcast.
That's true. Come to a talk. But yeah, so I got Isabelle to come up today and just in German yell at the guys for 2 minutes explaining how they're little bitches, and they loved it. It was great. Just you should seen their faces. We're like, there's a girl and she's cute and she's bitching about guys aren't coming up to her and she can't get laid, and that you could just see in their faces they're like, fuck, we suck. We need to be doing.
No. The best part was actually how she finishes. She finishes on a really great high point. Where she said, "Come on, guys, I even have bigger balls than you," and she laughed, and this was awesome.
Oh, I didn't even know that. That's what she said.
Yeah, that's what she said.
That's awesome.
That was the end of, and every guy like, holy shit, and I just look at her, and I couldn't stop laughing. I said, okay, this was the best talk ever.
Wow. Yeah. We've got that on film, right?
Yeah, we got it on film. You guys going to see
great.
it?
Well, I think we should put it up with a translation.
Yeah, we will do it. It's the best thing. Like, come on, a cute hot girl just come up and tell the guys, I have bigger balls than you. Awesome.
That is. I think that pretty much says it all. To be honest,
yeah.
I think there's very little to be said. So that's cool. And today we had fun. We were out trying to get. We were basically hitting on girls, trying to get a girl to go for a threesome with us. So that was fun. It's so easy. it's so easy when you've got a babe with you to approach girls. It's unbelievable. I just get Isabelle to go and talk to them and be like, hey, we think you're cute. And then I go over like, what's up? That's it. I don't have to do shit. I can see it now why I've heard of a couple of guys who are whatever in pickup, and they just have a bisexual girlfriend, and the girl just picks up chicks for them, and that's it. And I'm just like, fuck, yeah, that's really that easy. You don't have to do shit. Anyway, it's dangerous, because if you were in a relationship like that for a couple of years, you get pretty fucking lazy. You'd be good at having sex with threesomes, but you'd be pretty lazy at pickup. I think you just wouldn't have to do it. But yeah, that's ultimate social proof. And I've hung out, I've been with girlfriends before and just hung out with other people or other girls, but actually, where you and a girl are together, like, okay, let's go talk to people. It makes it so fucking easy when you've got a wing girl. It's unbelievable. So for all the guys out there, they're like, oh, I spoke to her and she had a boyfriend. Who cares? If you find an awesome chick, become friends with her. But really, if she's cool and whatever, you have a connection, become friends with her and hang out with her. And if she's cool with you, helping you fucking, get what you want and helps you flirt with girls and stuff, it will just being around a babe who's just like, yeah, cool, let's go meet some chicks. Unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. That's why when I'm got guys that are just focused on, I just want to bang chicks, I'm like, dude, try and connect with women. Try and actually have some girls around you that you like, who you connect with. Whether you're having sex with them or not, it doesn't matter. Just have cool chicks around, because, God, it makes it easy. Just makes it so easy. Easy, Boris.
Totally easy. Come on. If you have actually female friends, but you can see like guys think like they get female friends, and when they start to hit on them and blah blah, the typical German way, like described. No, connect, get some awesome women in life that are really cool to hang out with. And they will love to help you out to get hot chicks. It's unbelievable. If you friends with hot chicks who love you to get other hot chicks, best way ever. And then you become really fucking lazy. But
well, yeah, I'm not at that point yet. But yeah, totally. And this is just one of the mindsets that I was talking about today, and I'm always talking about, is stop approaching because you're trying to get laid. That's the wrong reason to approach somebody. Approach somebody because, sure, you can be physically attracted. Approach them because you want to connect. You want to find somebody who you actually have shit in common with, that you would love to hang out with. Yeah, fucking having amazing sex is part of that. But even if if you can connect with a girl on a real level, and she happens to be in a monogamous relationship or whatever, but if she's fucking cool, you're just retarded if you go, oh, you're an amazing person. Oh, you don't want to fuck me? All right, then I'll never talk to you again. Are you retarded? First of all, that girl's probably going to break up with whoever she's fucking in the next 6 months. Guaranteed. Most relationships in the West, 3 months, 6 months, a year tops, people break up. That's how it works. And just the amount of value, and I mean, if you go in there and you want to actually give value, whether it be interesting conversation or helping the girl, if you're just being a cool fucking guy, that's hard to find, especially in Germany. Like, how many guys have we met that are actually cool dudes and you're like, I want to hang out with this guy? Very few. Boris is just looking down awkwardly.
Forget it.
Yeah.
Next topic.
Next topic. So anyway, if you're meeting girls, really figure out who they are, see if there's a connection, enjoy the process. It's a beautiful thing, meeting babes, and everyone's goal should be have at least 2 or 3 female friends that you can hang out with, and that actually are on your team that will try and help you get laid. You should have girlfriends where you're like, hey, listen, listen, I'm going to go out, whatever day, let's say Thursday, come with me, help me meet a couple of girls. I need to meet a couple of sexy girls. Come and help me. And girls love it. They will be like, all right, let's get you laid. Let's go.
I can honestly agree on it. Like, my best female friend here in Germany, she came up with it. Like, she has her own wing girl routine. For example, I'm talking to a girl, so she comes up to me and pretend like that we didn't see each other for a long time, hugs me, blah blah, and then talk to me, and then she leaves, kissing me on the mouth, and leaves and call me later. How hard do you think, like, after a girl sees this, that you getting kissed for a hot girl and tell you call me later, how hard do you think is to connect her and to get her attracted to you? I mean, seriously. Or another one, like in Serbia, like I met this really cool chick, and she calls herself like, hey, I'm B, your Serbian pimp, and she's sending me like links for 50 cent PIMP, and she's, come to my home city, I will hook you up with all my hot friends, and here's my hot friend, talk to her, and it's awesome. Like, and not only because you meet beautiful women and her friends, you're also connecting with women who are just cool and just to hang out and can be your great buddies and give you great advice on other parts of your life, not just pick up or with women.
Exactly. And the funny thing is, when you actually get this mindset and you're like, okay, cool, well, let's go really connect with some chicks. The irony is, even if you aren't, you meet some girl and, she has a boyfriend, but you really connect with her, if your primary thing is finding amazing girls to hang out with, at some point you're probably going to end up having sex with them anyway. Yeah, it's just gonna, whether they cheat, which happens a lot, or they end up single eventually. But once you have that real connection and somebody actually gets to know you, not some you you're pretending to be to get laid, right? She really gets to know you and you're totally open about who you are, what you want, you're just having fun, you don't give a fuck, you're just joking around, whatever. Then eventually, because she's connected to you and she actually feels comfortable with you, it's very easy for everything else just to happen naturally. The attraction, something will happen, whatever. But you're setting yourself up for that. My friend,
that's true.
Right? Yeah, because trust is a huge thing. So if girls feel you're approaching them just because you want to get into their pants, their defenses are up. And so they're, if you're approaching them inauthentically, they're 100% are like, okay, this guy wants to fuck me, this is bullshit. If you come in honestly, like, hey, you're fucking sexy, I want to meet you, okay, their defenses might be up a little bit, but you've got a chance because you're not being full of shit. But then what we're talking about now is if you're authentic and you try and meet them but it doesn't work out, be like, okay, cool, I accept that. I'm not going to try and fuck you right now. Maybe later I will, but right now I accept you have a boyfriend. But hey, guess what? You're an interesting human being. I want to fucking get to know you. Let's talk and let's hang out. And yeah, it's genius. I think Johnny Saporno said to me the best line ever. A lot of, but it's not a line. It's really a belief system. So I almost don't share this with people because it's not a line. It's like you have to believe it and understand it for it to make any sense. But I'll share the line anyway. I'm happy to plug Johnny because he's fucking awesome. But it was very simple. We were talking about once girls saying, "Oh, I have a boyfriend. How do you deal with that?" And so I have all kinds of things I used to say. I used to flirt. I used to say, all kinds of shit. Is he real or imaginary or blah blah blah. But anyway. James Marshall has a great one for that too, but Johnny just said, if a girl says, "Oh, I have a boyfriend," you would say, and she's cool, and you're actually having a good conversation, you'd say, "Of course you have a boyfriend. Well, look at you, you're gorgeous, you're amazing. If you didn't have a boyfriend, something would be terribly wrong with the world. Fortunately, I have no interest in being your boyfriend. I just want to get to know you." Right? It's like, bam, it just doesn't matter. But if you're using it like it's a line, and then you're just trying to bang a girl, that's not what it is. It's a true belief system where it's like I'm trying to connect with women who are amazing, whether they have boyfriends or not doesn't matter. If you're an amazing chick and you have that's fine. Who cares? Let's fucking hang out. Let's go play mini golf. Let's go watch a movie and it'll be shit and we'll go eat some food and we'll make fun of how shit the movie was. Let's get a couple other friends over. We'll go and we'll play fucking poker, maybe strip poker with alcohol. But you see, that's it. But it's that simple. So it's not a fucking line. It's just like, you look a girl in the eyes and you're like, I don't give a fuck. I'm curious about you. You know what? You can't, So German people, it's not possible. Connection isn't possible. You must do a Gestapo-style interview and they will answer the questions in order quickly or they will be executed.
That's why in almost every talk, I only talk most of it about connection, and even more connection. Because guys, like when I listen into a German conversation, and I can just imagine how Sasha felt when he listened to me the first time. Like when I'm listening, I just want to kill myself. Like you don't see how fucking awkward it feels like when the guy goes for the number. I mean, he just goes questions, and then goes for the number, and it doesn't make sense at all. Like seriously. Timo, don't be sad.
Yeah, we'll get to you in a second.
We'll get to you in a sec. Now he's doing a great job, but yeah, in the beginning. But okay, it's a learning process. But if you're really curious about what kind of woman she is, it's just, and if you really find out and you share something about yourself as well, it's just natural to continue the conversation like later on. It's not like something you get the number, so yeah, I have a number close or something. It's retarded. It's if you see, oh my god, she's an amazing, like, I don't know, let's say she's a scientist and she does this, and why she's doing this, like, what's the story behind it? And if you really find out that she's an amazing girl and you go for the phone number after this, just to continue the conversation because she's amazing in life, it just feels natural and everything else will just flow. It doesn't feel like pickup anymore. It's not pickup, seriously. It's just you meeting an awesome human being and she realizes you're awesome too. Let's hang out. Basically, that's it. Oh my god, we saw our secrets.
Yeah. Let's hang out. just when my penis happens to be in your mouth. But we're still hanging out. Just as a lot of that time we're hanging out, my penis happens to be in your mouth and your vagina and maybe your bum.
It's not hanging anymore.
It's not hanging anymore. Hello. See that?
Nope.
A hard-on joke from a German girl. Amazing.
But anyway, see, that's why, like, on German talks, I just always ask, so guys, how many guys get phone numbers? And lots of them. And how many guys get, like, flakes all the time? And 90% of them raising their hands up. And it's only because the girl giving you the fucking phone number to get rid of you. Like, let's be honest. Like, you don't get to know her, then you think, she knows, like, you're getting the phone number just to bang her. And that's it. And if you really, truly connect with her, why shouldn't meet up with you? Why? If you're really curious about who she is and she feels special, every woman wants to feel special. Yeah, that's basically it.
That's essentially the key to everything. Yeah. All right, so we've got another special guest in the room.
Hey guys.
Who's been sitting there. He's been awkward. Tell him who you are. Tell him your story.
Yes, I'm Timo. I'm from Germany too. And I just did a boot camp with Boris on Thursday, Friday, like 2 days ago. And
why? You're a sexy man. Why did you do a boot camp?
Yeah, because I sucked at being direct and really going for what I want. And I've known about pickup for like a few months, but I didn't really do much. And then I got your newsletter and found out about Boris, and I texted him, and he actually said, yeah, I want to do boot camp where I can film you, and got a really good offer for that one, and I just had to take that chance. And I was really nervous because I knew I was taking a big step in life, and but it just made so much sense, all the mindsets that he taught me, and it just I actually can't really believe that people still go for all the mystery and style stuff because it feels so unnatural, and you can't even be yourself. You're just pretending, you're playing a role, and I don't really see that point, because I want to know someone. I actually found out who I am myself, and I really want to know who the other person is, and connect with those people. And I also experienced that there were a few girls which talking to was really comfortable and felt great, and you saw there was a good chemistry between you and good atmosphere. And why playing a role and showing her someone you're actually not, just be the real you. So
no, he's an awesome guy, so why should he hide it? He's really awesome.
And he's cute.
Thanks.
And he's cute.
I'm getting ready.
Hey, Sasha getting jealous, angry, must kill, girl, kill. Okay.
Grow into River Rhine.
So, any revelations? Did you have any moments of oh wow, and where you had like a moment of clarity?
Yeah, actually started off when I was doing the exercises to destroy my ego.
It's a social freedom.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like pretty much scared, but I just did it, and I actually noticed that people react pretty positive, and all the stuff I imagined they would do to me maybe never happened. And so I was just approaching a woman and said, and she was like, I have to rush, I have to just have like 10 minutes of a break, and I have to get to work. But she stood there like 2 minutes, and I was pretty surprised that she actually took the time, and I was just standing there and saying, I'm probably pissing her off, but she was so positive, and that was something where I just realized people are so more positive than you actually think, and it's far better than you actually imagine it in your head. So yeah, it started off with those exercises, and I saw approaching is actually not that hard.
Yeah, it's amazing the shit men build up in their head. You know,
yeah,
I look at a chick, every scenario you could possibly imagine is going through their head.
Yeah.
Also, the funny thing is, like, he got free chewing gum. I actually thought, like, didn't you brush your teeth when you did the exercise, and this guy just gave you chewing gum, and you just stared at him and said, He just gave free chewing gum, and then, guys, if you want to listen to us on radio, we go. No, it's gone. He said it was on Saturday. Yeah. No, because this radio guy looked at us like, what the fuck we are doing, and then he actually started interviewing us. So yeah, this was funny. We have been on radio. I think Alpha got the footage. So yeah. You're going to see the footage how me and him got got an interview on German radio. 1 Live. Let's plug him.
1 Live. We'll probably get more listeners to this than probably not. That's cool. So, what else have you got to say?
Yes, I've noticed it's not just like you go to the boot camp and after that you're just a changed man and it's all good. It started off a process in my head, and yesterday I was really tired the whole day, and because I think it was an information overload, and it just really the kick in the ass to take action and realize you have to change something, and but it makes so much sense, and best thing you can actually do. So book a bootcamp with these guys. Apparently,
you got yourself a couple of dates just from the footage. So we're gonna see. So far any luck or?
I got one number and I gave my number to one girl. So it was really, she actually wanted to give me the number, but she had a boyfriend, so she was about like 5 minutes. Yeah, I give you my number. Nah, I can't do that. And so I got those 2 numbers. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I'm excited. I haven't seen the footage yet, but the world will see some of the footage.
The world will see how a girl can be blushed when guy approaches her buying new underwear, then going in for the phone number. This was hilarious, and she gave him to him. I mean, guys out there, how many of you guys got a phone number from a girl buying her new underwear in Germany?
It's pretty hot.
Yeah.
Takes balls. How did you feel though after that happened?
After that approach, I actually noticed. To her, I said I think she's cute, and I actually meant it, and that made a real difference because I had approaches before where bros just had approach her and wasn't just quite my type. So I said you're cute, but I didn't really mean it, and she could notice. So with her, I actually meant it, and the way I said it, she noticed that I really mean it. And told her she has nice brown eyes.
I hope you're not actually saying cute. What's the German word you're using? Because cute is the one word I hate.
Yeah, I know. It's
Alright. Yeah.
What's the actual word?
Süß.
Süß?
Süß.
Yeah.
Süß? Does that mean cute or sexy or fucking what?
No. It means cute. But we talked about this, and he got the level up. So, but the girl was totally blushed. Like, I mean, if a girl, you're so fucking sexy. Like, why she's wearing underwear?
Did you have sex with her in your imagination yet?
Yes, of course.
Okay, that's good. All right. No, because at least already you've had her in your imagination. That's step 1, so that's good. All right. Well, that's cool. So you're looking forward to the future.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, tell them about your revelation when you got, remember, with the 2 girls in the shopping store, which you didn't want to approach, and when you realized, oh my God, hot girls are actually more friendlier and easier to approach than the mediocre ones that I'm not really curious about.
Yeah, there was that brunette girl, and she was really, really hot, and I had a lot of respect, even approaching her, and then I tried to go in, and she just turned away before I even approached, and that really gave me an excuse to not go in. So I came back, and they said, it's just in your head. Don't listen to your head, just take action. And they sent me back in. I actually went there, and she was super nice to me, and kind of involved her friend into the conversation, and asked me if the bag looks nice at her, and all that. So was one of the best conversations I had, and I actually was nothing like I thought it would be in my head. So
it's funny. That sounds like something Hitler would say. Don't think about your head, just take action. Follow orders. So,
I kind of did.
And Nazi joke.
I had to get one in. Come on, sure. People are going to be angry. There's no Nazi jokes. I promised. All right, good. So what we're doing is we're going to fuck off to. We're going to film some stuff tomorrow. And then we're going to go off towards Munich is next?
No, the next is Frankfurt.
Frankfurt?
Then we're doing... Okay, if you are in the area... go listen to our talks. You get more Nazi jokes and more valuable information out of it. Mostly just get for the Nazi jokes. I mean, come on, people.
It's mainly, look, we're going to loosen you to fuck up. You'll be more fun because you'll be able to make Nazi jokes.
I mean, guys, how many of you saw an actual stand-up comedian show in Germany? I mean, just a stand-up comedian show, probably never. But a stand-up comedian show with a Jewish comedian making fun about Hitler.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
So, if you haven't come to an event, definitely come out. We'll be around. we've got a German.
I just have a story like to share with you guys. It was hilarious. One of my ex-students contacted me like 2 days ago and said, "Hey, and this is how committed friends are actually to helping the other friends to get laid after they're realizing our stuff is awesome." Like he texted me like and he said, "Hey, can I pay online for my friends? But they should not know that I paid for them because they know even if it costs €1, they would not show up. But if it's for free, we will just we go and
German Jews, everybody, German Jews."
Hey, now I feel offense.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're upset. We got an Israeli over there who's not on the podcast. But listen, you're not allowed. It's a German podcast. No Israelis. That's the one rule. Excellent. I'm not an Israeli Jew, so I'm okay.
And I'm a German Jew, so it's okay.
German Jew, you're in for sure, 100%. Isabelle, she's a Korean Jew, German. Wait, no.
Yeah.
She's just no.
Anyway, so back to back to the story, and he was like, "Can I buy tickets for my friends online? I will give you the money back in Nuremberg." And I said, "Yeah, sure." He said, "Please, like the guys really need their help, and I know they can benefit from you guys, but they would not go if it is for €1. It's
really fucking retarded."
Yeah, but you see, people really want to help their friends actually to be fucking authentic and be themselves. And hey, isn't it easier to be just yourself and get girls who you can just be yourself with?
You're gonna start me off on my rant where people are too controlled by their ego to actually recognize that they need to help themselves. It's one of the biggest fucking problems. So it's a huge rant and my throat hurts because I've been teaching and talking all the time. But yeah, people would rather not admit to themselves they can improve and save whatever a little bit of money than actually change their lives and get good with chicks. It's probably the saddest thing in the world, but that's kind of what it is.
Okay, nothing.
Well, we can keep on kicking them over that with it.
We'll do it. The Führer will come. No.
Yeah, we're coming. Ich coming. I'm not ready to share. Well, I have been learning a bit of German. I don't know should I share my German so far or should we save it up and then
let's say that Sasha's preparing a speech attacking in there again. We can already say this. I helped them out. I'm helped them out a little bit, guys. If you're a history teacher, you're probably going to notice that lots of Nazi terminology. I mean, seriously, this speech is going to be full of Nazi terminology.
Yeah. I'm learning to flirt with girls in German. But also, there's going to be a talk coming up at my live events that will be very entertaining.
It's going to be... Actually, guys, just go up for the talk. I mean, seriously.
It's worth showing up just for that, to be honest.
Go for the talk and then you just say, fuck this, I don't want to learn anymore, just go outside. No, probably not, just stay.
There's going to be a lot of funny stuff coming out on my German YouTube channel. It's a German YouTube channel. Alright, so for the last 2-3 minutes, what I thought would be funny, if you speak English, you can fuck off now. You're done. Get out of here. Enjoy. We'll see you at the next podcast, which will be fantastic, I'm sure. Auf Wiedersehen. And I thought it would be fun just for a couple minutes to turn it over to German so that the German speakers can talk fluently and potentially make fun of Germans guys be bitches, make inside German jokes, and also maybe make some jokes about the Führer in German, which I think they sound funnier. I'm guessing. So yeah, who wants to speak in the Deutschen? Let me start off with sharing a little bit of my German just to get things going. Entschuldigen Sie, mich, Fräulein. Wir möchten sprechen. Huh? That means, excuse me, miss, we must speak. Then I could say, was geht ab? Which means, what's up? Or, alternatively, I also know, du hast ein Gleiden Arsch, which means you have a sexy ass. You have a good looking?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
See, they don't like the word Gleiden.
Yeah, because
Geilen is good, but Geilen doesn't exist in English.
Yeah, you cannot translate Geilen.
Yeah.
Geilen means horny, but...
Yeah, Gani means you have a horny ass, it doesn't make sense in English though.
Yeah.
Oh, right, well, fuck you guys.
Yeah, your ass is horny.
Your ass is sexy. There's a couple more, but they're not perfect yet. Alright, German people. Hey, everyone's speaking in Nazi language. Now, go. Boris, you first.
Okay. Also, so hört sich meine Stimme in Deutsch an? Nein.
I like it already. You just love it just from the voice going on.
No, keine Sorge. Sascha versucht gerade erstmal zu überwinden, dass wir mit der Hitler-Stimme sprechen. Es ist ganz einfach, man muss einfach nur sagen und schon ist Sascha begeistert. Nein, also, reden wir mal einfach nur darüber. Ich glaube, Isabelle, das ist mit dir noch am interessantesten. Deine Erfahrungen mit deutschen Männern, nachdem du halt aus London zurückgekommen bist.
Die meisten sind doch relativ schüchtern. versuchen im Prinzip die Kontrolle nicht so wirklich an sich zu reißen. Also für mich als Frau ist dann natürlich diese Grenze ziemlich schmal zwischen Aggressivität und einfach nur vielleicht so ein bisschen diese Schüchternheit zu überwinden und ein bisschen auf die Männer zuzugehen. Und viele sind davon einfach abgeschreckt, wenn ich doch mal ein bisschen zu aggressiv oder dominant an die Sache rangehe. Und kann das irgendwie nicht so gut haben. Also von daher, kommt natürlich auf den Typen drauf an. Manche mögen das natürlich, aber die meisten sind dadurch sehr verunsichert. Und insgesamt würde ich aber sagen, dass der deutsche Mann sehr schüchtern ist und einfach keine Eier besitzt. Und wie du gerade schon sagtest, was ich heute gesagt habe, so es ist echt traurig, dass ich als Frau größere Eier habe als die meisten Männer, die hier so in Deutschland rumlaufen und einfach nicht auf die Frauen zugehen, obwohl jede Frau sich das ja durchaus wünschen würde. Und selbst die vielleicht ein bisschen angepisst sind einfach nur verunsichert und wissen gerade nicht, was sie mit der Situation anfangen sollen. Ich glaube, keine von meinen Freundinnen und mich eingeschlossen wäre irgendwie sauer oder angepisst, wenn sie halt von einem Mann angemacht wird. Solange es halt einfach charmant ist und auf eine nette Art und Weise passiert und nicht zu dämlich rüberkommt.
Ihr habt es gehört, aber ich glaube, wir werden es nochmal weitergeben an Timo, bevor ich meinen Senf hinzugebe. Timo, deine Erfahrung, du warst jetzt halt 2 Tage mit mir unterwegs. Ich denke mal, wir können eigentlich übereinstimmen. Welche Frau hat wirklich negativ darauf reagiert, wie du sie angesprochen hast? Ich glaube, die schlimmste Reaktion war ein Lächeln. Oh mein Gott, das Frauenlächeln.
Also entweder sie konnten einfach nicht mit umgehen, also sie kennen es einfach nicht, dass Männer direkt auf sie zugehen, ihnen ein Kompliment machen. Ja. Und die wirklich attraktiven, die haben eigentlich immer positiv reagiert und da war einfach direkt eine gute Chemie da und die haben sich gefreut. Ich meine, wie kann man sich nicht freuen, wenn man ein Kompliment bekommt? Und wir haben ja gehört, Frauen machen sich ungefähr 90 Minuten lang fertig im Durchschnitt, wenn sie rausgehen. Das machen sie ja nicht einfach aus Spaß oder so, sondern sie wollen ja gern beachtet werden und Beachtung kriegen von Männern. Und und ich denke auch, warum Männer eher so ein bisschen schüchtern reagieren, wenn du auf sie zugehst, weil die selber nicht die Eier dazu haben. Und das verdeutlicht denen das nicht. Ich kann es nicht und jetzt muss sie mich ansprechen, dass sie dann so ein bisschen verunsichert sind. Kann ich nachvollziehen.
Ich fand das zum Beispiel witzig. Ich habe in einer Gruppe, also ich organisiere halt natürlich die gesamten Vorträge, alle von mir und Sascha gerade. Und da gab es eine Gruppe, da haben Frauen mich gefragt, können wir zu dem Vortrag kommen? Und ich glaube sogar, es könnte sein, dass zu diesem Vortrag mehr Frauen erscheinen als Männer. Und da dachte ich mir, so weit ist es halt mit Deutschland gekommen, dass eigentlich deutsche Frauen mehr über Direct Game lernen möchten als deutsche Männer. Aber naja, uns soll's recht sein, dann kriegen wir Direct Game Groupies. Also kein Problem. Nee.
Ja, sollten mehr Frauen machen, auf jeden Fall.
Genau, deutsche Frauen.
Also wenn die Männer ihren Arsch nicht hochkriegen, dann müssen die deutschen Frauen sich halt selber besorgen und im wahrsten Sinne des Wortes einfach
ich glaube, später müssen wir das Ganze nochmal in Englisch sagen. I think later on we have to say it again in English. This is hilarious. Okay. Also, auf jeden Fall. Aber Jungs, ganz ehrlich, ich habe mit den Leuten gesprochen und die meisten haben gesagt, hey, ich würde mir mal wünschen, wenn die Frauen die Initiative auch mal ergreifen, Emanzipation, bla bla. Aber ihr hört es, wenn die Frau es mal macht, dann seid ihr zu feige, um halt drauf zu reagieren.
Ja. Also Männer müssen auch dementsprechend darauf reagieren, sie auch mal freuen und dann natürlich nicht vergessen, wofür sie dann eigentlich da sind. Ich meine, wenn ich dir als Mann ein Kompliment mache, dann halt eben, dass du mir das auch zurückgibst, dass du mir auch irgendwie das Gefühl gibst, ja okay, ich spiele dir den Ball zu, aber du musst ihn auch genauso gut wieder zurückspielen und mich nicht nur die ganze Arbeit machen lassen. Das würde ich mir zumindest wünschen. Ich meine, ich habe trotzdem Spaß an der ganzen Sache und komme da auch mit gut klar, dass ich 90% der Arbeit machen muss. Aber manchmal würde ich es mir auch umgekehrt wünschen und würde mir wünschen, dass ich auch mal irgendwie angemacht werde und nicht irgendwie alles machen muss. Aber vielleicht liegt das auch ein bisschen irgendwie so daran, dass die Männer insgesamt ein bisschen zu lasch erzogen werden von zu Hause oder so.
Aber jetzt mal wirklich ganz ehrlich, wenn du rausgehst, wie oft wirst du von einem Mann angesprochen?
Wenn ich rausgehe in den Club, kommt es schon mal vor, aber das sind meistens dann halt die besoffen sind und die das auf eine nicht so charmante Art und Weise machen. Sonst so im Café, auf der Straße, sonst wo passiert das gar nicht.
Und ich weiß an alle, die zuhören, wenn ihr sie sehen würdet ihr hinterher schauen und hinterher pfeifen, aber keiner von euch würde sie ansprechen, obwohl ihr es gern würdet. Ich würde es tun, aber naja. Egal. Was soll ich dazu sagen? Das stimmt einfach überein. Ich habe eine Freundin von mir einfach aus Spaß auch unsere ganzen Stops und so beigebracht, weil mir war es einfach interessant, wie wird ein Mann reagieren, wenn eine Frau das mal macht. Kein Mann kam damit zurecht. Sie musste ihn wirklich erstmal beruhigen, so, ist okay.
Ja, die sind wahnsinnig verunsichert. Okay. Wo sind deine Freunde? Wer lacht jetzt über mich? Wo ist die Kamera? Und die kommen halt so gar nicht damit klar.
Ich würde das als Gottesgeschenk finden, aber das letzte Mal, als eine Frau mich wirklich richtig aggressiv angesprochen hat, das war in Australien. Da sind die halt vom Umfeld halt ein bisschen anders. Wenn du da in den Clubs gehst, kommen die Frauen und grapschen dich am Arsch an. Aber hey, mein Gott, ist so super.
Das ist Australien.
Das ist Australien. Timo weiß davon redet, er war dort auch ein Jahr. Nein, also was könnte ich mit euch deutschen Männern, glaube ich, am meisten teilen? Ich glaube, wir fragen mal Isabelle, was sind die größten Schwierigkeiten, die ein deutscher Mann hat? Nach deiner Meinung nach. Außer, dass er nur 5 Minuten im Bett verbringen kann, ohne zu kommen.
Ich glaube, also was mir früher zumindest auch immer viel Ärger bereitet hat, das waren einfach so, dass auch Männer, egal wo es ist, in der Fußgängerzone, im Club oder an irgendwelchen anderen Örtlichkeiten, dass die auch nicht unbedingt da stehen und lächeln oder mal winken oder wie auch immer irgendwie freundlich mir gegenüber auftreten, sodass ich vielleicht, selbst wenn ich mich damals getraut hätte, dass ich nicht auf die zugegangen wäre, weil ich einfach nicht gemerkt hätte, okay, steht er jetzt auf mich oder nicht, okay, der guckt zwar mal rüber, aber ja gut, das kann alles heißen, der muss mich nicht unbedingt meinen oder so, also lächelt doch auch mal die Frauen an, vielleicht haben die ja auch die Eier zu dir rüber zu kommen, aber realisieren das vielleicht gar nicht, dass du wirklich auch an denen interessiert bist. Ich glaube schon, dass einige Frauen auch heutzutage sehr emanzipiert sind und sich vielleicht durchaus auch trauen würden, hinzugehen, aber setz doch auch mal ein Zeichen und sei offener und positiver ihr gegenüber und gib ihr die Chance, dass sie halt eben rüberkommen kann.
Genau, beim nächsten Mal, wenn ihr eine Frau seht, die euch gefällt, guckt sie an und dann holt ihn einfach raus. Genau. Oder? Genau.
Winkt damit einfach, ne?
Winkt damit einfach.
Lass sie lächeln.
Hallo. Nein, ganz ehrlich, wenn ihr doch eine Frau anseht, seht sie einfach nur an. Und zwar, ich kann diesen Blick halt nicht so gut beschreiben, aber ich glaube, jede Frau weiß, was damit gemeint ist. Ganz ehrlich, ich hasse diesen Film. Und ich möchte ihn nicht vorstellen, aber zum Beispiel Twilight. Warum ist dieser Film halt bei Frauen so begehrt? Es gibt halt eine Szene, die ich einfach gesehen habe, erste 5 Minuten des Films, danach könnt ihr ihn abschalten und wegwerfen. Es geht um vegetarische Vampire. Ich bitte euch. Auf jeden Fall, dieser eine Blick, den, wie heißt nochmal, Edward, der hässlichen Frau, wie heißt sie, Bella, genau, zuwirft. Dieser Blick, so, ich fress dich auf und ich würde mit dir einfach alles tun. Wenn ihr einfach so schon an diesen Blick zuwerft, dann weiß auch die Frau, worum es geht. Oder ein Lächeln, wie ich schon gesagt habe, ist doch auch nicht zu viel verlangt, oder? Wir sind zwar deutsch und sehr effizient mit ein, aber wir können auch mal anderen Leuten zulächeln. Was am allerschlimmsten ist, was ich beobachte, ist, in Deutschland, ich denke mal, sehr viele Leute pennen oder fahren mit Zug und Bahn. Und wenn ich zum Beispiel sitze und jemand sitzt mir halt gegenüber, und ihr kennt das auch so, erstmal dieses Beobachten, man schaut sich an, aber dann tut man so, als ob man sich nicht gesehen hat. So in der Art, so, oh mein Gott, nein, ich gucke weg, weil es kann ja sein, dass wir Augenkontakt aufbauen. Genau. Und dann guckt der Mann ins Fenster und sie guckt dahin, obwohl sie halt beide einander interessiert sind. Ja. Aber sie tun halt so, als ob sie sich beide nicht bemerken. Und ich finde das einfach witzig, weil ich kann darüber sehr viel Spaß machen, wenn ich in der Bahn selber in so einer Situation bin. Aber nein, hab keine Angst, einfach dazu zu stehen, dass ihr eine Frau attraktiv findet. Das heißt nicht, dass ihr jetzt mit ihr schlafen werdet, wie ihr schon vorher mit Sascha gesagt habt. Seid einfach neugierig darüber, wie sie ist. Ja. Ich kann euch nicht beschreiben, welche unglaublichen Frauen oder generell Menschen ihr treffen werdet, wenn ihr einfach offener seid. Meine Freundin aus Serbien ist Wissenschaftlerin und arbeitet einfach im Labor daran an irgendeiner Sache gegen Krebs. Ich weiß auch nicht mehr ganz genau. War mir zu wissenschaftlich, nicht so. Ne? macht Yoga, war früher Mode und unfassbar einfach, was sie einfach in ihrem Leben schon alles durchgemacht hat. Und es ist so ein unglaublich interessanter Mensch, dass ich einfach den ganzen Tag einfach nur zuhören könnte. Und solche Leute begegnet ihr halt nur, wenn ihr wirklich Interesse an einer Frau habt und nicht sie wie ein Stück Fleisch nur behandelt.
Genau.
Darüber werde ich aber dann weiter in meinen Vorträgen reden, wenn die Leute mich lassen.
Und ihr könnt echt nichts verlieren, weil, also das ist was ich natürlich als Frau erlebe, dass mich nicht so viele Männer irgendwie abweisen. Ich musste noch nie irgendwie ein Set reopen und ich musste auch noch nie also ich habe, glaube ich, erst 2 oder 3 wirklich harsche Absagen gekriegt. Ich meine, abgesehen von denen natürlich, die irgendwie verheiratet sind oder eine Freundin haben oder irgendwie sowas, das klammere ich jetzt mal aus. Aber auch diese Leute, wenn die jetzt verheiratet sind und ich das irgendwie verbuche unter, okay, keine Telefonnummer gekriegt, dann macht es mir nichts aus. Und das ist schön, wenn ihr die Bootcamps jetzt demnächst bucht, wenn ihr da seid und das gelernt habt, dass es euch wirklich nichts ausmacht. Und sowas hätte mich früher echt umgebracht, wenn ich zu irgendjemandem Typen hingegangen wäre und der hätte dann gesagt, so, nee, du hast eine Freundin, dann wäre ich nach Hause gegangen, hätte geheult und gedacht, oh, scheiße und alles ganz doof. Aber jetzt macht mir das überhaupt nichts aus und ja, auch wenn man mal irgendwie eine Phase hat, wo man keine Telefonnummern kriegt oder so, was mir auch schon passiert ist, dann ist es einfach nicht dramatisch und die Einstellung ist halt einfach super.
Ihr versteht, glaube ich, nicht, wie unfassbar ich das gerade finde, was sie sagt, weil wenn ich mit einem Mann halt drüber reden würde, würde ich mir denken, ja, alles klar, er hat es verstanden, aber ihr wisst halt nicht, wie sie aussieht. Und dass sie das zum Beispiel dann sagt, von wegen, ja, mir macht das nichts mehr aus und dass sie schon weiter ist als die meisten deutschen Männer, die ich kenne. So, von wegen so, ja, wenn ich meine Telefonnummer nicht bekomme, dann macht es mir halt nicht aus, weil ich weiß ja, wer als Person ich bin und was ich es wert bin. Und das Einzige, was diese Person zurückweist, ist ja nur mein Vorschlag und nicht mich, weil diese Person kennt mich ja nicht wirklich, nur ich kenne mich sehr gut. Unfassbar. Ja, das müsst ihr mal hören. Aber sehr viele Frauen sind auch so. Was ich auch beobachtet habe, ist, viele Männer lassen sich auch sehr verunsichern, weil sie denken, zum Beispiel Frauen sind irgendwie arrogant oder schlecht gelaunt oder würden ihn wirklich schlecht zurückweisen. Nein, die meisten Frauen sind einfach super höflich und nett und freuen sich darüber. Ich habe eine Freundin, sie ist auch sehr, sehr attraktiv und seit 3 Jahren Single. Und ich habe sie auch gefragt, so, was ist da los, so, was stimmt da nicht? Und sie meinte, ja, wenn ein Mann zu mir ankommt, hält er mich für arrogant, in Wahrheit bin ich einfach nur schüchtern. Und sie hat selber gesagt, ich habe einen großen Respekt vor Männern, wenn die mich halt ansprechen. Ihr kleiner Tick ist, setzt sich zu einer Bar, der Mann kommt hin, spricht sie an und obwohl er gefällt, drehe ich ein bisschen halt weg. Und würde dieser Mann einfach sagen, oh, bist du ein bisschen schüchtern, hätte er sofort bei ihr gewonnen und gepunktet, hätte der nur ein bisschen dran behalten. Also Leute, seid beharrlich. Wenn ihr wirklich eine Frau wollt, würdet ihr sofort aufgeben beim allerersten Mal, was sie sagt? Natürlich nicht. Aber macht es nicht zu übertrieben, weil es gibt einen kleinen, aber feinen Grad zwischen Stalker sein und Beharrlichkeit. Darüber reden wir dann ein anderes Mal. Timo hat dazu auch ein bisschen was zu sagen, zu Beharrlichkeit oder Stalker. Du hast ja gesehen, der Unterschied.
Ja, ich hätte noch was vor allem zu sagen zu Frauen, wo man denken würde, dass sie arrogant sind oder so. Die sind wahrscheinlich eher gelangweilt, weil sie gehen in der Stadt und es passiert einfach auch in ihrem Leben vielleicht nichts Besonderes momentan. Und wenn man dann wirklich hingeht, dann merkt man direkt, durch das Kompliment hat man ihnen erstmal den Tag versüßt oder die Woche, den Monat und das ist direkt ein Stimmungsumschwung, man merkt, die lächeln und die sind viel netter, als man vorher dachte oder wenn man sie aus der Ferne gesehen hat. Das macht einen riesen Unterschied und also ich muss mich auch erstmal dran gewöhnen, ist ja noch alles ganz frisch bei mir, aber das habe ich jetzt auch schon einige Male gemerkt, dass man wirklich nicht zu viel denken darf und einfach hingehen muss und das machen muss.
Ganz genau. Wenn euch sogar irgendwelche Gedanken kommen, als Gratis-Tipp, geht einfach hin und prüft, ob eure Gedanken überhaupt korrekt sind. Ich gebe euch sogar einen Ratschlag, wenn ihr wirklich Lust habt. Ihr habt keine Ahnung, was Frauen denken. Und wieso solltet ihr euch überhaupt damit befassen, was Frauen denken?
Das ist doch völlig unwichtig, was sie
denken.
denken.
Genau, es ergibt gar keinen Sinn. Du hast schon viel zu viele Probleme damit, was du selber denkst. Und solltest du dann noch dich hineinversetzen, was die andere Person denkt. Aber wenn du es gerne mal tun willst, nimm dir mal einen Block oder einen kleinen Notizblock und schreib mal ein paar Gedanken auf, die du hast und geh zu ihr hin und frag sie mal, hey, hast du das gedacht? Und finde mal heraus, ich denke mal, zu 100% aller Fälle wird es niemals stimmen. Und das war das beste Beispiel hatten wir dazu noch, als ich mit ihr draußen war, unterwegs war Und weißt du, du meinst, oh mein Gott, sie hat ja rüber geguckt und das wird jetzt total merkwürdig, weil sie hat ja rüber geguckt.
Das war im Laden, oder?
Ja, genau, das war im Laden, wo sie rüber geguckt hat. Und wie merkwürdig war es? Beschreib es. War es merkwürdig? Auf gar keinen Fall.
Ja, das war der Approach, den ich gerade auf Englisch auch erklärt habe, wo ich erst dachte, sie sieht so unglaublich aus und ist quasi in einer anderen Liga. Und wo ich erst hingegangen bin, wieder zurückgegangen bin. Und im Endeffekt, als ich dann wirklich nochmal hingegangen bin, mit ihr gesprochen habe, war sie total offen und es war eine lockere Atmosphäre, sie war geschmeichelt und ja, also absolut nicht so. Und ich glaube, davor hat sie mich gar nicht bemerkt oder gar nicht drüber nachgedacht, dass ich schon mal hingegangen bin und das war einfach alles wieder nur in meinem Kopf.
Yep, schaltet euren Kopf aus, aber nicht mit Alkohol. Lieber nicht.
Ja.
Sonst endet ihr mit einer nicht so hübschen Frau auf jeden Fall. Meistens. Egal, ich denke mal, wir haben das meist schon gesagt, ich sehe schon an den Gesichtern, die meisten Leute sind müde, wir haben heute den ganzen Tag mit unseren Vorträgen verbracht und ich denke mal, es wird Zeit, den Abschied zu frönen und damit Sascha merkt, dass es das Ende ist, werde ich einfach sagen, Volk, steh auf und Sturm bricht los! Sasha, you can take over.
Did you plug the forum for the Germans?
Oh, I forgot.
Tell the Germans that if they want to find us, to go check the DDS German section.
Okay Leute, ist wieder Deutsch angesagt. Und zwar, wenn ihr mehr Informationen einfach nur darüber über uns bekommen wollt, was wir halt mit Direct Mindset verbinden oder mit einfach natürlich und authentisch sein, geht auf das Direct Dating Summit Forum und meldet euch dort an. Es gibt eine eigene German Section, wo ihr zum Beispiel Artikel von mir findet oder halt andere Kommentare von meinen Ex-Students. Und ihr könnt euch da macht einfach mit, schreibt einfach eure Probleme auf und ich bin da eigentlich beinahe täglich online und überprüfe, wer was schreibt. Und ich komme einfach drauf zurück, das ist nicht einfach nur ein Forum, ja, ihr tippt jetzt bla 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 und dann werden wir euch immer zurückmelden, wir melden uns zurück. Oder geht auf sashapua.com und dann seht ihr ganz links eine große Deutschlandflagge und dann könnt ihr einfach dort auch weitere Artikel von mir lesen, die dann viel spezifischer das behandeln, was wir hier kurz angeschnitten haben. Und ihr werdet auch ein paar Reviews lesen, und zwar ein paar emotionale, ja, auch deutsche Männer können emotional sein, wenn sie feststellen, dass es möglich ist, einfach nur du selbst zu sein. Ja, Isabelle hat schon was über emotionale deutsche Männer gesagt, aber ich habe einfach nur von anderen Unternehmen die Reviews gelesen und ganz ehrlich, die hören sich so an, als ob jemand eine Pistole an jemanden Kopf gehalten hat und gesagt hat, jetzt macht das Review! Nein, sondern was ist passiert? So hört sich das Review an. Ich war seit 4 Jahren Single und danach habe ich eine super Frau kennengelernt und sie ist meine Freundin. Glaubt ihr wirklich, dass ein Mann, der 4 Jahre Single ist und einfach seine Traumfrau hatte, wirklich so über sie sprechen würde? Garantiert nicht. Marketing-Gag. Ansonsten nicht. Also schaut einfach unsere Reviews an und später, wenn wir das zusammengeschnitten haben, werdet ihr Timo live in Action sehen.
Yes.
Und seine Geschichte und hoffentlich sehen wir dich und deine Freunde und alle anderen dann bei den Talks. Und wenn ihr jetzt nicht so einen Talk habt, geht einfach und checkt unsere Artikel aus. Und ansonsten, wenn ihr mehr Training haben wollt, wie ihr richtig authentisch seid, kommt zu Bootcamp, oder Timo?
Genau, kann ich nur empfehlen.
Isabelle hat auch ein Bootcamp gemacht. Isabelle, empfiehlst du das Bootcamp?
Allen Frauen und allen Männern, auf jeden Fall.
Okay, alle deutschen Frauen und Männer sollen zum Bootcamp kommen und sich vereinigen. Okay. Now we can get back to the English, but before that, all German males and females should be reunited in the bootcamps. Okay.
Concentration bootcamp.
now it's getting offensive. You're sitting with 2 Jews here.
Yeah,
so
when the German girls start.
No, they should concentrate on the.
All right.
Oh, my mistake.
All right, Sasha, what do you have to say?
I think it's obvious why. This is my favorite German girl in the whole world sitting next to me. That's all I have to say. Yeah, that's it. The German tour continues, and everyone who knows what's good for them, come see us if you can. Otherwise, we'll see you guys at the next podcast next time. Auf Wiedersehen, mein Führers!